Turn 84, February 28th, 1942. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to Hellsen. Alright. Took that base unopposed, no surprise. Alrighty. Alright, night phase over. AM air phase. Bad weather. Ah, no one there. I thought he might be flying some cap. Bombing the airfield at Baton. Same old, same old. Alright, 11 hits. Bombing the airfield at Clark. Once again, same old, same old. I'll be bombing these two bases for the foreseeable future. 3 or 4 Sente assigned total between them. Hitting Clark again. Oh, these guys look like they're doing much better than the last run. Oh, no, maybe not. Just, Interesting. Interesting that he has these set for morning strikes, especially like the medium bombers. That they're not set for afternoon strike. That way he can do like naval strikes or something in the morning if I approach, and yet I'd still get the ground attack in. All right, PM phase. Maybe I'll bomb something. Hard to say. Bad weather. Alright, looks like I'm not really going to bomb much this turn. Yep. Did not bomb the fleeing troops from Wenchout. All you can see there, both areas were in cloud cover, of course. But oh well. Maybe my plane stood down and got some morale and rest. Bombardment at Clark. Alright, deliberate attack here again with my tanks. 1 to 2 odds, but I should inflict some good casualties on them. Yep. We'll take Salajar. Bonsai! Alright. Interesting. Just don't have enough men there. Alright. Kind of a minimal turn. Not much really happened. Once production's done, I'll pause the video, grab some saves, grab some intel, come back, and we'll do the after action. Although, don't expect there to be a whole lot of that either. Alright, we're getting those air units. Alrighty, as stated earlier, it's kind of a slow turn, not a whole lot of action. Let's go ahead and go over some stats. Point-wise, we increased 16. Allies lost 1. In the air, let's see, Allies lost 1 in ops, we lost 1 in flak. Go take a look. We lost a Sonya to flak. They lost a PBY-5. Our 1 aircraft is a dead pilot. Yep. Alright. We just got 5 new air groups. We will check some of them out, and hopefully they came fully staffed with pilots but more importantly, aircraft. So now we got 2 weeks to wait before our next aircraft come in. Nothing new sunk, so that hasn't changed. Not a whole lot changed here. The next big decent ship we get is going to be the Junio in 63 days. On the ground, 3 days to a base unit. 3 days later, another base unit. 3 days after that, we get half a dozen. We get what? 1, 2, 3, 4 port units, a base unit, and a tank unit up in. We'll have to buy out of Japan. Should be nothing destroyed. Yep. All right, into the production, engines and aircraft. 15, 26, 37, 39 engines produced. 3 zeros, 2 Oscars, 2 Sallys, 1 of everything else. And devices that we produced. Let's see, 144 infantry squads. 88 engineers, 55 support, 20 AV. 8 Marines, then down into engines and mines, a few, our normal tanks, and alright. Let's go ahead and pull up Combat Reporter. We'll take a gander at that. Last day of February, got no sea, no other, on the ground. Salajar, we took it. Clarkfield, we bombarded. Beaufort, we attacked and inflicted no losses, but took no losses. And in China, we attacked with our tanks, inflicted 200 casualties, but that's about it. They are disrupted, low morale, low experience. Alright, amphibious-wise, we landed at Kalaka in Celebes, and Buna and down in the edge of New Guinea. In the air is mostly all us, except for the bombing of the 8th Division by what you got there. B-26s, B-17s. More B-26s. And some B-25s. Yep. Everything else is us bombing the Baton Airfield, Clark Airfield. He also attacked Muntok for, I really don't know what he was doing there. Attacking the port. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't have any ships there. Interesting. Okay. And then us randomly bombing some troops in Sumatra. Signet report. Let's see, Vancouver, Langsa, Pearl, Prince Rupert, Peterborough, and Noumea. Nothing really telling there. Let's see, unknown, loading. Mitsubishi HA-43 advanced to 1044. So we're slowly advancing that. First Tank Regiment took some upgrades at Singapore. Infantry Brigade took some upgrades at Wenchao. 10th Garrison took some upgrades. Float plane unit resized. Alright, task forces are being followed. Some Marines. Sighting enemy task forces, mostly all subs. Aircraft replacements, got a Pete in the pipeline, a Glenn in the pipeline, and a bunch of Claudes. The Claudes upgraded to 0, so that's my last carrier group that had Claudes. Repairs, let's see, 3 destroyers are returned to duty. Nice. A leader being sent back from a fragment. A bunch of zeros down for maintenance. We took 2 bases. One was an auto take, and one we took against no opposition. This is all us. We built three airfields in Harbin, Canton, and Tietzen. Nate was damaged on landing, and we got 3 new ships: a subchaser, 2 XAKs, and there's our 5 squadrons. All right, let's go ahead and pop out a combat reporter. While we're thinking of those squadrons, let's go ahead and take a look. There's two at Osaka. So there's our 2 Mavis units. I may keep them separate, or I might put them back together. We got 2 at Nagoya, some Hellens, and some Nicks. And then, where was the last? Look at my notes. Nagasaki. That's the Oscars. All right. Yeah, it's nice. That's my first group that I purchased. So that's nice. All right. Let's go ahead and look around. Burma, not much is going on in here. One of our units arrived here. Probably that first division. Yep. Nice. Let's see how well we're unloading the other ones. The 4th division is about 2/3 unloaded. The other one didn't start, but I'm surprised it didn't. Let's see, 6th division is almost fully unloaded. That's nice. The 4th division has not unloaded at all. Well, no, the 4th is mostly unloaded. Don't tell me they didn't all unload before they moved. Nope, they did not. Okay. So I still got some 6th division guys back here waiting. I got another division sitting here at Tavoy, as well as some base units. And behind them, I got some anti-tank guns. I'll come up here because I want to deal with, this is the biggest threat of tanks early on, is the British tanks coming down from India into Burma. Down in the Malaya, nothing going on there. We got it all. We're slowly loading the rest of the combat troops out of here, letting some of them rest and recuperate. We got a division broken up, trying to regain all its strength. Tank units, so forth. Just resting up until I move them out. Got ships moving everywhere between supplies, men, and tankers coming over here for oil. Let's see. Oil, LSDs. Okay, this guy is waiting for this guy to move up there. I got some minesweeper here. We're going to start sweeping these 2 hexes for mines constantly. I got some ASW guys here. These are the good escorts. You can see they carry 6 Type 2 depth charges. These are the ones that I upgraded with my variant points. So they will sweep these 2 hexes pretty much constantly for subs. And while we start hauling fuel and oil out of Palembang. Let's see, we need more troops at Beaufort to kick this little group out of here. But it's not a high priority. With us having troops here, he won't go anywhere. He can't go from here into Brunei because we're trapping him. He get moved up here again. We're going to kick him out of there. All right. He's not flying nothing out of Batavia. I'm going to switch my fighters back down to naval attack, try to pick off some of these PT boats and such. I'm gonna need to send some more ships down here. Cause I'm gonna need a supply run, and we need to start moving out, capturing some more bases here. You gotta be careful because there's a big chunk of men here. I bet you almost everything rest of this is probably empty. And he has pretty much everything holed up at Bandoing. Which is fine because I could take Batavia, Solar Baja, pick off the other bases slowly, and keep these guys bottled up in there, starve them out. I don't need that base. Not for a long time. I'll eventually have to put a couple units in there so he can't kick us out until we stop the industry, the supply production. But even then, he has way too many men there for what little supply he is producing. All right, up in Luzon, nothing going on there. Mindanao, Philippine Islands, same thing, nothing going on. In Celebes, we will take Kolaka in this next turn. We have a unit fleet here who will land at Madjing and start taking these bases. The only one that should have any troops is going to be Makassar. So I'm taking Kolaka here, so when I get over here, one day when my men move and attack, these guys will have nowhere to run. So I don't have to keep chasing them all over the map. We took Salajar here. I'll load these guys up. Either come up the middle here. That's what I'll probably do. Come up and take these bases. Over, let's see, nothing going on in Babel, just unloading some supplies. New Guinea, New Britain, and Solomons. Not a whole lot going on here. We landed at Buna. We will take this base. We landed at Tugula Island. Tugula Island. We will take that. I don't think I have enough force here. Only 16 assault value against 2 of those battalions. So I'm picking up the troops here, and I'll drop them off here just so we have more men. Going down into the the South Pacific. Wow, I am not with it tonight. Let's see. All right, he's been bombing E-Fate pretty good. I got a little low on supplies. We're doing fine here. I'm a little leery with these guys since he had that large surface task force up here. I'm not sure if he's pulled back yet or not. Destroyer, that's the one that survived that attack. He's heading back to truck, hauling resources. More troops coming down. Nope, these guys are heading back to truck. KB is sitting up here. I believe I dumped one carrier and a couple destroyers into the repair yards. Once they repair up, these guys, yep, Soryu. He's gonna take like a week in repairs to get rid of that 1 point of major engine damage. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let it sit here, and he'll, let's see, 2 days he'll repair the system damage. Oh, those destroyers are repaired, so I might pull them all out, and we might start heading south. I need to come down here and cover this area so I can land some supplies and keep taking all of this. I need to get some oilers down here. I don't believe I have any. I have one. That's not enough. Let's see. I got supplies coming to the Marianas Islands. They should be finished loading in Tokyo. My picket line. Take a look at them. Clear sky, light rain, partial cloud, thunderstorms, overcast. Gambit of everything there. Hauling hauling resources and oil out of the bases in the north. Okay, I'm going to start replacing my little convoy at Fusan with larger convoys that'll fill about half or more of the ship. I'm trying to get more pull. Because like Port Moresby still has 1 million freaking resources. It's not moving much. I need to generate more pull here. It's kind of hard. This is only a size 7 port. Port more would be a size 9, so it's going to gravitate there. I don't want to have to send ships up there. I mean, I've done that in the past, but I'd like to try to pull it all out of Fusan. But I'm down to 48 days of resources in Japan, so I'm not sure how much longer I could let this work. So we'll see. Shanghai doesn't have much in there. Yeah, 80-some thousand. That's not much. But got supplies running here. Dropping off supplies at Wenchao so we can repair that heavy industry. How's that doing? Let's pop it up one more. Make sure we keep enough. We have no engineers. Oh, because everyone's resting. That's why we're not repairing anything. Alright. We're going to have to put these divisions back in combat mode. So the engineers will... Now we got 55 engineers. They'll make quick work of this little bit of damage. Elsewise in China... Alright, he has pulled back some troops here. I'm not sure if he's moving this way or not. Where are we at on this? 40. Nice. We'll be into this hex next turn. 3 days we should... 2 or 3 days we should cross the river. I'm trying to debate whether I should start bombing now. Because 3 days he might be able to get here from Changsha. I don't know. It's going to be close. But if once he moves here, I can start bombing him there too. I don't know. I'll think about that one. But other than that, everything's going good. These guys are keep running away. I got a full division here now. We will attack and keep pushing these. Oh, nice. These guys are heading northeast along the large rail here and probably the main road. I have a full division sitting here at Hangzhou behind level 4 forts. That's nice. So they'll get up there and they'll not go anywhere. There's really no industry there for them to really mess with. Okay. Then we'll just spank them here. We'll just kill them here. Alright. That will work. Everything else seems to be going fine. Let me see in my notes. Yeah, not a whole lot went on this turn. But that's how, what, 70% of the turns are? No real big action followed by bits of intense action and then both sides kind of pull away and recover. But that's how the turn is. If you enjoyed watching it with me, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you're following along this campaign or my one against Lodric and you have not subscribed, just go ahead and hit the subscription button. Every click helps. Gets a little bit higher ratings, a little more people get to see the videos, a little more exposure to the game. I've already had a couple people ask what game this is and so forth, so we are getting some attention in that regard. But other than that, you guys have yourself a great day, and we'll see you with the next turn.